In terms of my songwriting style, it's always different, you know. Sometimes an instrument or a piece of gear will really spark a lot of um, inspiration, and I kind of like that because that usually takes me in a new direction, you know. Then and it, you know, lets me feel a little less stagnant in the writing process, writing creative process. It opens up portals and doorways to new kinds of songs, and I'm always searching for that. So for example, like for Time Skiff's Animal Collective, I started playing the bass a lot more and started letting that guide me in terms of melodic parts and stuff I'd be writing for the songs. There wasn't anything really like that for Sevens. I kind of actually wrote a lot on acoustic guitar and piano as well. Those are kind of like, you know, the staples around my studio and easy go-tos. But I mean, a lot of times a melody just comes to me in my head. You know what I mean? I think I'm a firm believer that there's a lot of music and sound and melodies that's just floating around us in the universe. I'm not the first person to say it. Other people have said it, you know, maybe more eloquently too. But yeah, I kind of sometimes just see myself as this gatherer of inspiration and melodies, and you know, it's a gift, maybe it's a curse. Sometimes I think it's a curse because sometimes I can't get melodies out of my head um, until they're recorded, until I've played them enough that they just don't want to be in my head anymore. You know what I mean? And you know, that can be annoying sometimes and distracting. Um, but yeah, I think that's another way that it just happens. I'll just get a melody in my head, maybe while I'm doing dishes or when I wake up, or you know what I mean. And then I just have to immediately make a voice memo of it. Often on my phone, I'll just sing the melody. I have hundreds of little voice memos that are either parts or full songs, sometimes a full verse. Mostly not with lyrics, mostly just melodies and, you know, maybe lyrics that kind of just fit the melody for the moment that are like placeholders, but never anything that I usually keep. But often they're just me humming. It often happens when I'm driving a lot. Um, I do a lot of driving, and my sister and family live about 5 hours away from me. So, you know, I drive to see them, but I'm accustomed to driving around with my girlfriend a lot. We take a lot of road trips, and yeah, I'll often get a lot of melodies in my head in these experiences too.